Attention! Today is a historic day for the Lakers. They've secured an elite shooter for the upcoming NBA season. Don't miss the new phenomenon that is ready to shine on the 3 points. Get ready to find out who this player is and how he will impact the future of the Lakers. Stay tuned because this news will change the game. And let's move on to today's news, but first, just check if you're already subscribed to the channel because the next videos will be a series of content that will help you stay informed about everything related to the Lakers. Hey guys, welcome back. Did you see the Lakers draft pick? Not only did they keep the 17th overall pick, they also got an NBA-ready guy in Dolan Kett. He played college basketball at Tennessee for 5 years. The Lakers decided to draft him because he was the best player available, even if he wasn't exactly what they needed most on the team. It's interesting how they changed the strategy a little, right? Instead of just focusing on the team's needs, they went after pure talent. Don't get me wrong, the Lakers really needed someone like Kett who is good at quick shooting. But a lot of people thought they should have picked a tall backup like Don Holmes, May Tyler Smith, or Kyle Filipowski. They were all still available when the Lakers made their draft pick. But then they went and chose Dolan Kett. Lakers boss Rob Pelinka said it didn't even occur to them that he would be available at number 17. In fact, they had him on their top 10 player list. Do you want to hear what else Pelinka said? Lakers draft night just got even more exciting with all of you here. I thought they would make the pick before the first round so as not to make you wait so long, but it ended up being a super exciting night for the Los Angeles Lakers. When we started preparing for the draft this summer, we were a little unsure whether we would even be able to keep our pick because of the Anthony Davis trade. Then the news came that the Pelicans were going to let us keep our pick this year, which was 17th. From there, we started discussing with the scouts and others in the office about who to pick. When we analyzed JJ Rec and put together our team, we never imagined that a player so talented and perfect for what we needed would be available. Dalton Kett was considered one of the top 10 players by all of our experts. I saw him play in the SEC tournament, and honestly, I never thought we would have a chance to pick someone like him in the draft. I'm really super happy with all of this. I joked with Coach Rec that we found the perfect player for what he likes. He already had everything planned out on the whiteboard with plays designed for Dalton. And I can imagine he's excited to use Dalton in pin downs and other plays where he can shoot the ball from distance. I'm actually really excited. The draft is one of those unpredictable events. You never know how things will unfold once the night begins. And finishing the way we did, our excitement is sky high. It's truly incredible not to let this opportunity pass you by. I think it's safe to say we're all very happy with our choice. And, you know, I think they might not want to admit it, but I believe the team learned a lot from what happened last year. Those difficult moments teach us a lot, don't they? With all this in mind, today we are going to explore exactly these points in the video. Without further ado, let's get straight to the point and get into the analysis. Let's start with a quick overview about Dolan Kett. If you don't know who he is, Dolan Kett is 23 years old, stands 6'6" tall, and has a reach of 6.9. He played college basketball for 5 years. And believe it or not, until last year he was practically unknown. He started at a junior college for the first few years, then went to a D1 college in northern Colorado, and ended up at Tennessee, where many thought he wouldn't even be picked in the draft. And now, look, he was picked 17th overall in the 2024 NBA draft. It's just incredible to think about. Before we talk about how he plays, we need to give credit to Dolan Kett for the incredible journey he has had. Few players go 4 years in college without being picked in the NBA draft. But Dolan Kett did it. Even though I think he would have been picked anyway, he really benefited from the way the NBA works these days where picks can be pretty unpredictable until draft day. Look, a lot of people thought he would be chosen up to 6th place, maybe even 15th. But the NBA draft is like that, full of surprises. You never know where a player will end up. That's what makes the draft so exciting, right? Look what happened to Cam Whitmore last year. He was tipped to be chosen in the top 10, but ended up only being chosen in 20th place. The Lakers even let him pass and chose Jayan Hood-Schifino instead, which made many fans angry at the time. But you know, sometimes things turn around, and the Lakers may have made the right choice after all. I still believe in Hood, but we all agree that the Lakers took a big risk by drafting him, especially since he wasn't expected to be available. They must have been pretty surprised earlier tonight. Again, they never imagined this would happen. They probably thought the same thing about Cam Whitmore, but they had their eye on the guy they really wanted on their team, and what draws the most attention about him is his three-point shot. He does it very well. And not only that, he is very good at scoring in general too, but for me, the most impressive thing is how he hits from distance. The guy hits more than 40% of his three-pointers, attempting more than 6 per game. That is great. And the most incredible thing is that many of these shots are made on the move. Like I said, a shooter that moves a lot, something JJ Redick definitely wanted. And look, people are already saying that Redick is creating special plays for him. Last season, his team ranked 8th in the league in three-pointers made. We're almost done, but before I realize that you Lakers fans haven't left a like on this video yet, this is very important, so that YouTube can continue to share our content with you and will be helping you stay informed about the Lakers. So now leave a like on this video, it's free. They really didn't have a guy who moved around for shots like Ketty, something every team in the modern NBA wants. I don't know if they can expect a newcomer to take on this role right away, but he can certainly become this role in the future, who knows, next season. It's just that when you take someone who has already played in the NBA, he has had more time to improve. This usually means he will play better from the start. They are already planning special moves just for him. But it's not just his three-point shooting that he's good at. He's also great at scoring in other ways. He scored over 21 points per game last year with a 58% shooting percentage. That's incredible for someone who hits so many three-point shots. They may not see him as the most athletic athlete, but he knows how to get to the rim, especially with his three-point shooting. The guy has a shot that makes the defense pay attention, opening up space for him to dribble. And when you combine that with a good mid-range shot and the ability to score close to the basket, he becomes a player who threatens at all levels of the game. In the NBA, the game is different than in college. The court is bigger, and there is no 3-second rule, which makes players who can score like Ket even more valuable. He can keep defenders away from the rim, which forces the opposing defense to always stay alert. That, to me, is what made it special from day one. Opponents are going to have to respect his shot a lot, especially playing alongside guys like LeBron and Anthony Davis, who like to attack the rim. So let's talk about the ups and downs of Ket's game. He can be a huge asset in attack, but he also has his challenges. One of the things is that he is not that strong on defense. It's not that he's bad at it, but he still needs to improve to be considered a complete player from day one. In college, he spent a lot of time focused on offense, which may have affected his defensive development. Now in the NBA, he will face tougher opponents and will need to show that he can excel defensively as well. He is likely to be tested early in the season to see how he does defending against players like LeBron James and other big names in the league. If he can improve in this aspect, it will make him a much more valuable player for the team. But look, Dolan Ket is a top athlete. He managed to jump up to 39 inches in the draft test, which placed him among the top 12 athletes in the entire event. He surpassed names like Ryan Dunn, Alex SR, and even Ron Holland, who are considered super athletes. But even with these impressive numbers, some people may be wondering which position he will play on defense. The issue is that Dolan Ket may not be the best at marking those fast playmakers, but he is also not big enough to deal with the more robust wingers, which creates a problem in defense. Despite this, he is very physical in the game, grabbing many rebounds as a winger. In college, he faced the challenge of defending forwards, but in the NBA, especially the wings, they are on another level compared to college. But overall, I think the Lakers made a good choice. Dolan Ket is exactly what they needed at number 17 in the draft, a mix of NBA readiness and talent. A lot of people didn't even expect it to be available. And you, what do you think about this? How do you feel about the Lakers taking Dolan Ket with the 17th overall pick? Leave your comments below. Thank you for watching this far. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to continue receiving the next content. Access now our playlist that will appear on the screen or in the pinned comment with all the latest news from the Lakers, and stay tuned. Behind-the-scenes highlights, last-minute controversies, transfers, everything about the Los Angeles Lakers team. Until the next video.